Turbo, baby! World's first turbo plate legs. Last week we made around 500 million GP, and I've just checked the banks, just over 1 billion on 07 and 400 million on Fresh Start World, which converts into around 600 million GP at the minute. The rate is still 1.5. So that is 1.6 billion in total we've made so far. So we only need around 550 million to go to complete the challenge. Can we do it this week? And can we get that elusive sigil as well? Just at another clan event. These events are absolutely awesome. I wish I had done this on my main account. This is going to be my last level, level 77 prayer. Back to Corp, still isn't any sigils in the game yet, but there are more people now doing Corp. Another Spirit Shield, a little bit of money I guess. Another Spirit Shield. Oh, the beam gets me every time. Another boss I'm going to do this week is armor. The price of armored items are going crazy right now. Loads of buyers and loads of offers in the marketplace. Oh, helmet, we'll take that. That is not a bad drop at all in Fresh Start World. It's about 12 million GP they are right now. The ugliest helmet in the world, but we'll take the 12 mil. Hilt, get in. Get in there. Best drop I could have got. About 60, 65 million I think they are right now. Try to decide if I look like an absolute boss right now or a complete idiot. With every next item being between 300 mil and 1 bill GP each, between Corp and next something has to give, surely. Still no drops from Corp or next, but have sold the Armadillo Godsword, so that's a nice little 60 million GP. So with my money, rather than just transferring it over, I have decided to treat myself to a little twisted booklet. I know I'm still really outgeared at next because the guys there have twisted bows and things, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better about my setup. Next Master, 25 kills. Another Spirit Shield. I'm not even sure these are all going to sell. We've got that many of them now. They're all sat on a G for a couple of mil. More plate legs. Come on. Nice. And there's only 4 of us. 4-man split. And that's another helmet from armor. That's my 200th career kill. Being quite nice to me. 3 drops in just 200 kills. You normally get a drop about 1 every 100 kills. Every other boss is paying out apart from this guy. I must be double the drop rate now on a sigil. And he's still not giving anything. Got a 3-man team for Bandos. These trips are so long now, hopefully we'll get an item from here. And I'm not tanking for a change, so I can literally just put my prayer on and chill. BCP. Nice. About 25 mil I think at the minute BCP. It's not massive. Nice, another BCP. So because we got 2, I'm just going to give Boba a third of the money, which is 8.5 million, and just throw on a G for 25 million. I'm sure it'll sell at some point. Another day, another Corp trip. One day. Alexa, slowly getting there. Lots of Spirit Shields now. Holy Alexa, something's coming. I can feel it. BCP sold. I put it in for a little bit more, 26 million. So don't tell Bubba. Shortchanged him about 300k. We got one! We got a sigil! World first spectral sigil. World first any sigil for that matter. Oh, relief. It may not be the best Spirit Shield, but it looks great, doesn't it? You know someone's going to pay silly money for it just to flex. There goes my Dragon Warhammer. I've had enough Corp for one lifetime, so that will be my last trip there. So the Spectral is like 60 million or so in the main game. We've just sold in Fresh Start World 295 million GP. And don't forget, it's an exchange rate at the minute of 1.5. So it's actually worth 440 million in 07. Going to do a little bit of Scorpio. I have 2 of the shards for the Odeon Ward. I can't make the shield because no one's coming to this boss. And I wouldn't do normally because it's terrible money. But actually, if I get the piece, the shield will sell for about 10 million GP. Damn, I thought that was it then. That's the mage piece, not the one for the range shield. It's saying 2.7 mil though. If it's worth that, I'll take it. ACB is crashing in price, so I'm going to sell it now, 89 million. There's definitely a price crash coming. Certain items, there's a few of them now just starting to drop in price, and I think after the Wilderness update, a lot of things are going to tank. I'm not sure if this really counts, but there's a drop party event in my clan. Bit of fun, isn't it? So I thought, why not? Gotta be better than the one soft play I got the last one of Dragon Boots. Nice start. That's like a mill, I think. Oh, Fury! I'm making more here than an armor. Malediction Shard sold. Just put an offer in for the Amulet of Avarice, which, as you probably know, means I'm going to go and try the Revenants. I haven't done any so far. Everyone keeps telling me they're great money, so I'm going to have a little go and test it. Going to transfer over some more cash. The rate's about 1.6 at the moment, so 125 million works out at 200 million GP on the main game. That's 1.2 billion, 1.241 to be exact, over on the 07 account. Still got about 400 million in items on the Fresh Start World, which is worth 600 million 07. So getting really, really close, and I still haven't had my next split yet for the Torva plate legs. This is going to be my Revenant setup. I think I'm going to go with this. I might tweak it later, I'm not sure yet. When I kept going DKs earlier, people would tell me Revs were better money, so I figured there's only one way to find out. We did a day of DK, so let's do a day of Revenants and find out once and for all which is better.
Fight! Come on, get that money. 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 I don't come the money. 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 Do it all for money.
So after a day of Revenants, I got 30.5 million GP in loot, and I generally didn't get into much trouble while I was out there because I was just freezing people and logging out if I got attacked. Apart from once where there was more splashes than a water park, where it did die for 700,000 GP, meaning I made 29.8 million in total. We turned the Holy Elixir into a Blessed Spirit Shield, and that's just sold for just under 10 million GP. I'm going to try a new tactic at armor. I'm going to purchase myself a Serp Helm and see if this way's any better. I'm doing some crazy flips on Fang right now. I'm buying for 170 million and selling for between 190 and 200 million GP, purely because they're crashing in price a little bit, so people don't realize yet. So they're still buying for like 190, 200 million, but I'm able to snipe them off the GE really, really cheap. The GE tracker says that the chest plate is 50 million right now, and the chain skirt is 35 million-ish, but actually there's offers on the Fresh Start World Marketplace, 60 million for the chest plate I've seen, as well as 45 million for the chain skirt. God Sword's also going up, that's 70 to 75 million right now. So you're going to go back to armor, but there's a few people that want to go with me, so I'm going to do a team one this time. Chain skirt, come on. Oh, I love seeing that beam. We are so close now. I can see the finishing line. I'm going to put it in for 35 because it's a split anyway, but I'm really curious what this sells for. No, 60? I thought it'd go more. 60 million, wow. God, the tracker is so far out. That's why I want to go armor. There's loads of people buying it. So this new way of killing the boss is working an absolute treat. I'm using the blowpipe and the Serp Helm to poison the minions at the start of the kill, and by the end of the kill they're either dead or close to dead, so I'm taking no damage after the boss is dead. I'm using bones to peaches to heal up as well off the bones, and I'm doing about 18, 19, 20 kill trips, which is pretty good considering I'm not even maxed and my gear is just barrows really. This is finally the split from the Torva plate legs that we got like a week ago or something. The first lot sold for 590 million GP, and we could only get 300 million GP for the second. Again, just the difference between the world first and the person who wants them the most paying a ridiculous price, and the next person who'll have them wants them, but only at the right price. Another 30 million Fang flip. These things are making me bank. This is about my fourth one now, where I've made 20 to 30 million GP. This guy's giving me items, but he's in the clan, so, you know, I'd normally avoid this, but I'll take it. Twisted Booklet is about 35 million to 40 million right now, and the BGS is 55 million. So his offer's actually 200 to 205 million GP. That's another Fang bought, 160 million GP, because they are going down in price a little bit. But these flips are just crazy. This is my 400th armor kill. Last drop was on about 270, so a little bit dry at the minute, but I've been fairly lucky at armor so far. BGS sold for 55 mil. And just transferring some money over, back down to 1.5 rate at the moment. That's another 150 million transferred over to the 07. I got someone else that wants to take 30 million. That's another 45 mil. So that is 1.436 billion GP on the main game. And still got all my gear on the Fresh Start world. Kill number 577. The last drop I got at armor was 277, I think it was, something like that. Anyway, I am incredibly dry now. I've been here for 3 days without an item. What a time to go dry. So I thought I'd join a clan event to the Chambers of Xeric. I haven't done any of this in this challenge, mainly because I don't have the Herblore level or the Farming level to make potions in the raid to do solos. But it's nice to come in and do something a little bit different. Arcane Split. That's not bad money in Fresh Start. I think it's more than 32. It's certainly decent money anyway. I mean, there's about 10 of us, so it's not a big split. 600 kills and still nothing. So I need to repair my armor again. I'm actually wearing out leather faster than I can get a drop at armor. I know I could go and do Tombs of a Massacre or something else and easily finish this challenge. I could have done that weeks ago, but I don't want to. And the point is, you don't have to be amazing at the game to make a load of money. There's nothing that I have done in this challenge that most people can't do, just by going after any item that's in demand. And that's armor right now. So we'll keep going. The drag streak can't last forever. Yes! Finally! And it's the best one. Hilt has absolutely gone through the roof right now because there's a wilderness update next week. I think it's like 80, 90 mil, something like that, maybe even 100. It's a lot of money right now. So possibly a little bit more than 85 right now. It's a clanmate, so I'm going to sell to him for 85 million and then work out exactly how much we need to finish this challenge. It can't be much. We're nearly there. So I have 123 million GP in cash right now, 11.4 million GP in items and things on the GE. That makes it 134 million. And the bank is currently worth 294 million GP. Obviously, it's going to take a while to sell. That's why I'm doing it this way. So that gives me a total of 428 million on Fresh Start Worlds. At the current conversion rate of 1.5, that is 642 million GP. Add that to the 1.436 billion GP, and that gives me a grand total so far of 2,078 million GP, which is just 69 million GP short of max cash. Every Armadillo piece apart from the helmet is worth more than that. Obviously, I'll sell all of this at the end, but it's going to take a little while. But for now, we are just one Armadillo piece away from completing this challenge. This is a brand new account.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend though. You don't have to play the hero.
Trapped in a brand new game mode.
'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
And there is only one way to escape.
You know I'll come running.
To buy yourself out. The price? Max cash.
When you tell me you learn when the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, I'll be your only.
I actually ended up with a bit more than max cash. I'd done the clan a bit of a deal with some items and still had enough to trade over. And this is it, 2.147 billion GP, which completes an epic journey, which started out as just me and ended up with a bunch of great people in Fresh Start Worlds doing loads of stuff together and a ton of fun.